Okay, hey YouTube, it's MC Mike Crick here, and before I start this awesome review, I like to say that I got 29 subs, because it will be great for me to do it. So, enough of that. So I'm talking about this movie called Suicide Squad. So, it is actually a good movie to me because I actually did like Suicide Squad that much. Because I don't know why Suicide Squad was the best movie ever, but I could tell it away. So it's like a really good movie actually. So basically so basically So basically, I have a lot of them. So basically, it's a great movie ever. I saw it, and it's really awesome because it's a good movie. Besides, though, it's a good movie. I don't care if some people said it because. So besides though, the movie is really good. I like it. Besides, all of them have different backstories. I might have to do it. Actually, do it right now. Besides, too late now because I can't do it. So basically, I will do everything for it. They're just like major reviews or not, so whatever. So so um so this review it's really good. So now I want to talk to you about the main plot. Well, the main plot is it's really difficult to say. So it's about like all villains from um different superhero movies are put together too. But three of them, or probably, oh yeah, three of them I might heard of because it's really that simple. So, so first I want to talk to you about Harley Quinn's backstory. I have no idea what Harley Quinn's backstory is, so it's really that simple because Harley Quinn is really that hot. I love you, babe. So actually though, it's bunch of all stuff that I do. So actually it's a good movie and I like it. It's really good. I don't have nothing to say about this. So basically it's really an hardcore movie to do. So basically it's really good, and I really hope that this movie had to be a sequel because I can't wait to see it. So, so I'll tell you about Harley Quinn's backstory because it's really simple. I gotta say, besides I know Harley Quinn's backstory from other Batman series or trilogy, I gotta say, or franchise, and it's really kind of good. Besides, Harley Quinn's backstory, like it was like really the same as Joker, but it's really not even that popular. So Harley Quinn. So Harley Quinn is like originally a reporter of some sort was reporting the Joker, and apparently though the Joker was trying to get Harley to jump in the dip, which is like reference to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. In reference to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And Harley Quinn just jumped in there and he just fall down out of nowhere. and Joker was like saying, "Oh no, I'm gonna do a Joker later on." So there was Harley Quinn's backstory, but it's in my life, Harley Quinn is really that hot of a female to do it. So to me though, it's really that simple because of everything that happened to me. So basically, it's really good, and it's not bad, but it's really good. So it's not bad in the movie though. If I had to watch it, if I had to watch it again, I won't play over and over again to see what happened. So so basically, it's really good, and that's so much for Harley Quinn's backstory. So Captain Boomerang backstory. Well, Captain Boomerang is like an Australian accent for most reason. So so basically, he's Australian for most reason. His name is Captain Boomerang out of reason. So I know his name now, Captain Boomerang, and he does like everything with Boomerang. And the part is like he can't like he has stuffed animals in his own jacket, but please, it's really a cliche for that movie to do it. So it's really good. So that's pretty much it for like um for Captain Boomerang, and now doing the Sergeant, whatever. Sergeant is like really that honest of a man, but I never told his backstory is. But he's like he used to work at the army or something like that. So I don't really don't know how do they how do they actually did it. So he acted like army dude for some other places. So it was that kind of movie with it. So I don't have enough. I do have enough detail to do it. So and and oh yeah. So that's probably it for the Sergeant. So and now I'll be doing the Joker. Well, for backstory for Joker, it was kind it was kind of like Harley Quinn's, but different of it. Like Joker was actually the actual villain of Batman. So basically, it's really that obvious. So it's really that obvious that movie is. I gotta say. So basically, that is like that. So and really though, I basically have more backstory with Joker is. So from Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, that he is actually a psychopath from the asylum, just the asylum, and that's enough backstory. But you know everything about Joker is. Leave a comment below, so you know every backstory of it. I probably look out for it. So, and no, and basically it's really that simple a movie. So, and now I'm gonna talk about the China girl, who is that kind of like weird name I can't even pronounce. So, that her backstory is really simple though. Her husband is inside the sword, and suddenly though it's really that kind of good. So basically though, that she just don't talk. She just speaking Japan or Chinese for example, and he fights every time everyone goes her way. But her backstory though, it was kind of stressing though, that she just like really she really go into that sword fighting thing. So basically that somebody killed a husband or his dad or something, killed her husband. So she got revenge from it. So that's got her name from something I don't know. So now I'm talking about Deadshot. Well, Will Smith is great as Deadshot. So, and really though, I really don't know how many times they actually renewed this character for most of it. So he was from Assault and Arkham for about like a year ago or not, or probably 2 years ago or not. Just basically he was actually new to the villains, but actually Will Smith at Deadshot, it's actually pretty good for a backstory that he was protecting his like little his little his little daughter out of nowhere because Deadshot and his wife got divorced. So it's actually kind of sad for most of it. And besides though, it was that kind of movie that had nothing to do with it. So nothing to do with the plot. So actually that he was protecting his daughter, so he would that Deadshot was actually a drug dealer from different states or something like that, and his daughter was wondering if he had more time to spend with her. So basically, there's really that much of Deadshot. So now you're becoming a really good machine man, for one example. But I kind of laugh at him like mostly because he does really that great in the movie, for my example. So, and now I will be talking about Killer Croc. Wow, that's a really good name. So Killer Croc. So from Killer Croc, I gotta say that he's from Arkham City and Arkham Asylum because I really recently played those games a lot. Because in video game form, he was actually in the asylum for breaking Batman's spine or anything because I was scared from that point. So, and Killer Croc was actually a sewer person for most of it. It was kind of good for me and him, and me and all the villains together. And suddenly though, his backstory is not that great because he actually is Killer Croc, but in Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, he was actually in there for a whole time because I haven't watched I haven't played the Arkham Knight because it was that simple of a movie. So it's really that simple. So that's not really enough about Killer Croc though, because he was so mean and so bad, but he was so awesome for in my book. I could have him as a pup toy, but it can't. It had to be all that. So basically that's enough for Killer Croc, because I know every backstory of him in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. So, and now I will be talking about the one, the only, who is controlled by fire, is Diablo. That word is devil in Spanish. So, Diablo, who is devil, Diablo is really that kind of person that has controlled fire. So to him, no, he had a great backstory in his life. He got his own family. He endured his life, and suddenly after that, the fire, the house broke. The house was on fire. So it was kind of good for a movie. So basically, it was that tragic for a movie to do that. So basically, it's really good. So but usually Diablo was kind of in trouble for something, so he does not get anything for most of it. So that's probably what his backstory is, but I can't tell you what the whole thing is, but it's really that horrifying to do. But I enjoy it though. It's really good. So now we'll talk about two of the villains that are like so good and evil. And I'm talking about the first one I'm talking about is the voodoo magic girl, I guess. So the voodoo magic girl was actually kind of hot for most reason because she actually has own power with his own chi for something, with his own amulet for actually a reason. So it was kind of a backstory for her that she found it as a on the island for somewhere, and then it's pretty interesting from more deeper, and it really though that she found it. She found an amulet or something, a stone for most reason, and she controlled the power with, and like something though when she touched it, I don't know what happened to like something would happen to her, so she would turn into like her curse inside that island turn her into a monster or something like a voodoo magic girl. So it was that kind of simple a movie is. So basically, yeah, basically though, it was a kind of movie that had to be a local one because I know what voodoo magic is. I know how to explain it for a whole thing. But usually when someone actually when it actually touches the voodoo thing, the woman is actually turned into the the voodoo. But she would change back to the normal person and change back to the voodoo. So it was that kind of movie that had changed back to with it. So okay, and that was her backstory is though, because he was kind of good though. He was like a most villain of all plots is though. He's trying to take over the world, and and usually it was kind of good for that villain to do. So and now talking about the dreadlock guy, who is I don't mention his name. I don't ever forgot. I forgot his name though. It's really that hard to do. So basically, that this movie is really good. I like it, but I forgot what the guy's name though. At the last part I did, like right here, I forgot her name was, and put a comment below so I know what name it is for right now. So basically I know every movie. So now I'm going into the deeper side of this film. So I like Suicide Squad, most of it. I saw it on I saw it in the movies. It's really good. And besides though, it's really good that it really came out on DVD for real. And I never got it because it's really that awesome the movie is. It's really expensive to buy it from it. So I didn't get it. So basically, I never watched it. I never watched the whole thing of it because I was like confused and everything happened. So yeah, basically it's that kind of movie that has to be one out of the other. So like it's bit of a confusing plot twist for at the end because mostly at the end though I can't tell you because I will spoil it for most of you who do like the movie but who didn't see it, and some of you who actually don't see it. Just I won't tell you the ending. So besides though, if you do like the movie, I will tell you the ending anyway. That Harley Quinn got saved and Joker was actually one of the guards. So I can tell you then it's spoiler free for one sample, and the movie ends with a song called "Heathens" from 21 Pilots. But I'll talk about the song right now. So it had really good score for most of it because yeah, it's really good score. It's really good score. They have its own album came out for originally like this year or not. So basically, it's really good. So basically, though, it's really good for a movie because it's really that awesome. But I have to give thumbs up to Harley Quinn, the Joker, and Diablo, and Killer Croc. Because the movie is really good for most of it. I like it though. It's a different up and downs from one moment because it's really good. So basically though, I'll give this movie, but before I rank this movie, before I give this movie like about 10 stars, I will just say that I could have been downloading it from Frostwire instead of buying the movie, but I can't. But usually it's really good. It's really awesome for most of it. I can't leave it. I can say it again. It's really awesome. It's really good. So basically, I will give this movie. Usually 10 out of 10 points because it's really good. It's really awesome. I like it, and I hope you do. And it's really good. I hope you like it because to me, I like it mostly because I like Harley Quinn, Joker, and Diablo, and Killer Croc. But most of the villains in there are not kind of example for my choices though. Because my most favorite supervillain, and very hot though, was Harley Quinn. Because come on, look at her. She is really hot. Come on, with her bat and his own shirt and his own like pants, and her pants are like really good. Because like it's really that good though. I can't stand it. How many times they actually have Harley Quinn rebooted for most of it. Because I would tell you how much I love Harley Quinn in this movie. I would tell you how many times I love Harley Quinn in this movie because it's really good. I like it. I hope you do, and it's really awesome of a movie. Okay? So, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And remember, music is life. And also, if you catch this movie, please tell me what you think in the comments below, so I know you like the movie. And the question for today is, what experience do you have about Suicide Squad? Leave a comment below so I read them. Bye.